In a land kissed by the sun, there is a small garden. The garden is surrounded by a thick circle of hazelnut trees. Like a gentle fence, keep the hustle and bustle out. Beyond the fence were vast fields and verdant meadows. Cows and sheep graze leisurely. Occasionally, a low moo or baa, as if responding to the whispers of the wind. And in the middle of this garden stood a rose tree. It's not big, it's not ostentatious, but every spring it is full of pink flowers, crimson snow white, one flower next to another. It's like wearing the tenderness of the whole season. The petals are soft as silk, swaying gently in the breeze, emit a faint aroma, attracted bees and butterflies. It also attracted the laughter of the children. By the root of the rose tree lived a snail. He carried a small spiral house on his back. The shell still has the water light left after the rain. He is never in a hurry to crawl. Always love when the sun is warmest. Slowly stick your head out. Stretch out to slender tentacles. It's like measuring the temperature of the world. Just wait, he used to say to himself. The voice was so low that almost only he could hear it. Wait until the time is right. I'm going to do something really big. I will not only bloom, but also bear fruit. Not like those cows and sheep, they only produce milk. I'm going to do something truly amazing. Let the world remember my name. The rose tree heard it and shook the branches and leaves gently. He smiled and said, "Oh, dear neighbor, I really have high hopes for you. So, may I ask you about this great event? When is it going to happen?" The snail slowly retracts its tentacles. There is a hint of reproach in your tone. You are always so anxious. True greatness takes time to develop. I can't eat hot tofu in a hurry, understand? The rose tree blinked its leaves and said nothing more. She just quietly pulls out new shoots, brought new buds. The next morning, another new rose blooms. A year has passed. The next spring, the sun still shines. The spring breeze still shines. The rose tree is in full bloom again. The petals glittered in the morning dew like stars. And the snail is still lying in the same position as last year. Bask in the sun, occasionally move your tentacles. It's like thinking about the mysteries of the universe. Alas, he sighed, everything is exactly the same as last year. No progress, no breakthroughs. Rose trees still only bloom. It's so boring. Is the meaning of life just blooming over and over again? The rose tree heard it and said softly, "Dear snail, I bloom, not for repetition. It's because I'm alive. The sun shines on me, and I feel warm. The rain falls on my branches, and I feel nourished. I draw strength from the earth and breathe freedom from the sky. I bloom because I can't help but bloom like you breathe, because you are alive. It's my way of feeling the world, of responding to life." The snail shook his head. There was a hint of pity in his tone. "You are too simple. You never think about why. Why do you bloom? Why are flowers red and not blue? Why do you take one flower after another, but never ask yourself if it's worth it? Have you made any effort to improve your self-development? No, you just bloom mechanically, and then wait for the petals to wither and be blown away by the wind. You will soon become a bare branch. At that time, what proof did you have that you lived?" The rose tree was silent for a moment. Then he whispered, "You may be right. I never ask why, but I know I'm happy. One of my flowers was once caught by an old lady in her hymn book. She turns the page every day. Will smell a little fragrance. She said it was a greeting from God. My other flower pinned to a maiden's breast. She went on a date with her sweetheart, with a shy smile on his face. And one, picked by a barefoot boy, he ran to his mother with flowers, shouting, 'Mom, send you a spring.' In that moment, I felt happy not because I was remembered. It's because I'm a part of their happiness." The snail sneered and snorted. "These are just chance encounters. The world doesn't change just because you bloom a flower. I tell you, the true value, it's deep thought. It lies in precipitation, in finish everything within yourself. What does the world have to do with me? I don't need it, it doesn't deserve me. I just need me, that's enough." After saying that, he slowly retracted into his shell. With a click, the little door closed. The rose tree looks at the still shell. He sighed softly, "What a pity. You close the door and you'll never see the sun again. Days go by. Summer is here and the rose tree is still blooming under the scorching sun. The petals are slightly rolled up by the sun, but still stubbornly open. Autumn is here and the wind is getting cooler. The leaves are starting to turn yellow, but the rose tree is still blooming. As if to put the last bit of effort, turned into little flames. Finally, the first snow fell. The branches of the rose tree hang low. Like a tired mother, she can finally sleep peacefully. The snail has already burrowed into the soil, hiding in his warm shell, dreaming that no one knows. Winter is over. Spring is here again. New shoots emerge from the soil. The new rose tree pulls out branches. The first flower bloomed, and on the blade of grass not far away, a tiny snail is crawling slowly, carrying the same shell as before. He climbed under a rose tree, stopped and looked at the blooming flowers. Take your time and wait. When the time is right, I will do something truly amazing. I will not only bloom, but also bear fruit. The rose tree listened and just smiled. Let a new flower bloom. Nods softly in the wind. The sun shines on the garden and the wind blows. Bring the laughter of children in the distance. A rose petal floats in the wind. Like a tiny butterfly, it flies into the distance. That's the end. But look, in the garden, new roses are blooming and new snails are saying, in this world, there are always people busy blooming. There are always people busy preparing to bloom. But the real life is not about how long you speak. It's about whether you really lived like a rose. Use a flower to warm up a moment, instead of being like a snail, thinking in its shell all its life. But I have never seen spring.